Hi there guys, George here again doing another field test. This time I've got the Pulsar THERMION XP50 Pro LRF. So quick rundown of this scope. 640 sensor, 640 by 480. So good resolution. Starting at a 2x base mag, nice wide field of view, but also enough to see what you're shooting at as well. 30mm base tube as standard. Looking at the body on this, depending on your setup, whether you've got a big drop from your Picatinny rail or other mounting rail, you could possibly get away with mediums, but for most people it's going to be high mounts. So without further ado, I will start filming through here. I'm going to put it through our standard thermal test. That is the rats in close, about 10ish meters, and then all the way onto our funnel buck at about 200. All right, start recording now. Right, so just starting now. There's our rat up in close, and as you can see, good field of view. You can see those there in the background as well, even though it's a sort of squarer ratio on the screen back here. You've got still quite a good field of view. I'm going to do our standard test of zooming right in here, because if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I think this is quite a valuable test. So we know 16 is our top mag, and just looking there now, see if we go any sharper. There we go. So he's nice and sharp there. That's our top mag. The reason I do this test is it's a small heat source with fine detail, which is asking a lot of a thermal. And as you can see, that is quite clearly still a rat. We can even make out the grass in front. So that sub 25 millikelvin sensor really working hard there. That's quite good. That's a lot of information to the shooter. So I'll go back right out again now and just scan in a little bit further up. Let's get that in focus. And as you've heard me say before, Pulsar ergonomics are just the best. I'm not having to lift my head or anything like that to see. There's our squirrel, nice and clear against the background there. Come over to the left. Now we'll stop at our mid-range fox. We'll zoom in on him. You can see this is, again, going to be quite a nice foxing setup, I would say. Easy to use in the field. I'll just zoom in there. And coming over to the left again, there's our shutter firing, our fallow head, our deer head rather, just sticking out above the brow of the hill there. I think that's quite a good one, as you know how well the identification's working. And then our fallow at 200. So, as you know, I like to zoom in on this and see what exact detail we can pick out there. As you see, this isn't struggling. It should be worth mentioning, this is on the high settings, not the ultra. The smoothing filter should be turned off if I remember correctly. So depending on the day, you may need to change those. We're quite clear, so we don't need anything more. And zooming right out, giving you that field of view again. You can see the depth of focus is quite good. I've got that focus for 200 meters away, and everything in close is still nice and clear. So guys, that was the Pulsar THERMION. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to find out more, comment down below or get in touch. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Excellent work.